What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a recap of the Week 2 NFL 2016 season. I wanted to start it off. This is Thursday Night Football recap with the Jets versus the Bills. I wanted to just say congratulations to Bruce Smith, man. He was an unbelievable lineman, bro. Unbelievable. He's in the Hall of Fame now, and his number was just retired, so that's a beautiful thing to see. These hard men, that came out kind of crazy. These hard-working men that come out and play the game of football the way that it used to be, and they are still alive now is amazing to me. We're going to go ahead and jump into the actual game for Thursday Night Football that took place September 15th, 2016, in which the Bills had a chance. They came back. It was let's just go. I'm going to go by my points, all right? And, if I missed something, feel free to leave it in the comments. We could talk about it on another podcast. Obviously, if you're new to GmiasWorld, I've been doing these NFL recaps for a very long time now. Definitely check out the entire playlist. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. First of all, I'm going to say, Tyrod Taylor had a great rebound after coming back from the Ravens, where he threw for like 18 yards or some crap like that. He sucked. He stunk up the joint, okay? Goodwin burning Darrelle Revis. Now, Darrelle Revis has never been that fast. People don't seem to understand. Darrelle Revis is a bump and run corner. Okay? If he can't get his hands on you at the point of attack, he's not good standing back. Like, I don't know if people, they never looked at what he was doing. You guys remember when he was defending like T.O., Calvin Johnson? He was up in them boys. And he looks like he's weak, but he's a really strong dude. So he was getting some kind of leverage. When he's backed off now that he's getting older, and he don't know what the hell's going on, look, guys are going to expose him. Goodwin did whatever he wanted to do to him. You know what I'm saying? After that, he played off the entire game. Nothing else really happened. I know you guys must have heard of Brandon Marshall saying that he's the best cornerback, but Brandon Marshall used to defend Jay Cutler, so we can't take his word about anything. Salas with that touchdown, when Tyrod Taylor got, he escaped the pressure and threw a dot. That had nothing to do with Darrelle Revis. That was just a breakdown in coverage. But Ryan Fitzpatrick was on fire. Matt Forte looked really, really good. Decker and Marshall, Marshall dropped some key passes, man. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He dropped the key pass last week too, bro. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's running up at the mouth, but he's not producing when it's critical times. You know what I'm saying? So that Bengals loss, I put it not solely on the shoulders, but if he'd have made the catch, he'd have put the Jets in field goal range. That's all I'm going to say. We got to be fair with it. These guys are professionals. Everybody makes mistakes, but we don't expect you to not catch the ball at that point. Looking at the game overall, though, I'm going to tell you this much. Rex Ryan as a head coach, look, the guy is a great defensive mind, and you know what I think happened? I think that Rex is still effed up in his mind that he has an offense now. Because if you look at him going all the way back to being a coordinator with the Ravens, all that stuff, when he was with the Jets, he never really had a good offense. The dude had Mark Sanchez and went to fucking, conference championships or whatever. He never really had the unit that he has now, so I don't think he knows what he's doing with them. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he thinks he wants to put him on defense. Maybe he wants Tyrod Taylor to play safety. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not it just doesn't work out. It's not working out. Maybe because he took his lap band off and he's fat again. I don't really know what he's doing, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The Bills and they're not going to make the playoffs. We all know that. They're in the division with the Patriots. So once you start coming out, you're 0-2. You see what I'm saying? It's not a good look. And this is the same team that beat the Jets and had them eliminated out of the playoffs last year. Don't forget these things, that these guys are playing with a certain type of, veracity, that they remember what happened prior. So you can't come out there the way that it was. And they had that guy pick up one of the fumbles, running back for 6. They had the crazy points. They scored mad points in like 2 minutes. So I thought the Bills were going to win this game. And I fully expected, based on the Jets' history, for them somehow, some way to lose the game, even though they were up 20-7 really quickly. I somehow expected it to happen, but they made it through, because now we're seeing that Rex Ryan can't close the deal. And it's been that way. He came with the Jets, promising Super Bowls, whatever, and he almost got them there twice with Mark Sanchez. So people were really, really like, yo, this guy can really coach. But at the end of the day, you are what you are. This guy is a brilliant defensive mind, in my opinion. And I just think that that's what he should be doing. I think with him as the face and the head coach of the franchise, it's not going to work. Because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me that they keep losing. They have enough to win. They have enough to won both games. Let's just be honest about it. When you're talking about the Buffalo Bills, they got an offensive core that can do things. You know what I'm saying? That can make plays, that whatever, bro. I know one of their defensive linemen had to go to rehab and shit. I don't know what they're doing. It's just craziness that's happening, but it's usual with a Rex Ryan coach team, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, You remember when when he coached the Jets and they beat the Patriots, and we still knew they weren't going to go to the Super Bowl? Because it's just something about Rex Ryan. I can't explain it, but I don't know if he's too friendly with the players. I don't know how it is. You got to have a certain balance and make the guys understand that, look, man, it's business on the field, but you love them the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like a parent-child thing. But you got to make them understand that this is their ground. When they go out there to play, everything is on them. I don't know if Rex Ryan can translate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he is able to still grow with that, that aspect of being a player's coach, but letting them understand, like, look, you have to go out there and do what you got to do, because Tyrod Taylor lit it up, man. I don't know if this is the bad play calling. I don't know if he has to fire somebody. He has to do something. I think Rex Ryan can fix it. I do really think that he can fix it. I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying that he's been the same way. A lot of talk and not a lot of action being done. And it's not the same thing to where he didn't have an offense and his defense was great. Bro, he has both right now. You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo Bills should be able to do a lot better than what they're doing right now. And it's unacceptable. So I'm going to let you guys know honestly that I don't know what the hell he's doing, but if he doesn't get them, they're not going to the playoffs. I'm going to say it right now. Listen, they're not making the playoffs. All right? The Patriots going to take care of their problems. They might get one win on the Patriots. And listen, I don't think they're going to the playoffs. I know it's early, but I'm just giving you my prediction right now. And I'm going to give you my prediction again. Darrelle Revis, everybody that comes against him is going to have their way with him. Deion Sanders said something along those lines, and that's the great Deion Sanders. Like, bro, once people start seeing it, that you have that little, you have that little kink in your armor, bro, everybody wants a piece. And Darrelle Revis is running around like a broken leg, mental retardated, type of individual right now when he doesn't know what's going on. But keep in mind, he's never been a fast guy. He's a bump and run guy, and maybe his time has come to an end. Let me know what you're thinking about it. One love.